I'm looking pretty gnarly. It's nice and humid deep in the Amazon jungle where we are here. It is end of day 2 or late afternoon of day 2. They just pulled the ayahuasca brew that we've been cooking all day. They pulled it off the fire. They had cooked it down to a single pot, and it is now been condensed and cooked down and being poured into a bottle of its own, and we're going to drink that tonight and for the rest of the week. It's been a nice, easygoing day. I slept all morning. I got up, helped cook the brew, or helped prep the brew for help prep the ingredients for the cook today. Then went and showered, ate breakfast, and after breakfast, jungle sounds. After breakfast, I just crashed in my hammock inside my room on my screened porch for a couple of hours, just slept. And it was nice, just very easy to fall asleep. And then almost missed lunch. And then after lunch, what did I do? Oh, I sat by the pool and just chatted with people about their experience. A couple people who've been here before, a couple people where it was their first time last night, just talking to them, collecting their experience, and then giving them some insights or just things that I know from my experience and stuff. I was telling one guy that it shouldn't be any surprise, or it shouldn't come as a surprise to him if he finds himself sitting somewhere, maybe at dinner or maybe just walking down the street one day in a couple of months, and all of a sudden he just feels or hears feels the taste of the Aya come back up. It sort of hits you at different points. It unfolds. It just surprises you. Long after you leave the jungle and the retreat, you start to taste it at random times, and you're like, why am I tasting ayahuasca? This is so random to be tasting it. I haven't been at the retreat for months. It just kind of surprises you and folds in you. You could be drinking a sip of coffee or a sip of water. You'll just suddenly taste Aya. You're like, oh, this is so gross. But, sharing that experience with them. And then now I'm just sitting for a little while before I go into the ceremony house, just sitting in the library and at the retreat place. And I've been listening to the sounds of the jungle for the last little while. Been verbally playing with some monkeys. I don't know if they were monkeys, but they were these little kitten-sized black creatures with long black tails, and they were jumping from the trees. There were 2 of them. And I tried to capture them on film, but I wasn't quick enough, and they were too far out that I couldn't quite get them. But I was making sounds at them, and they were sort of coming closer, but not close enough to really capture on camera for the camera to pick it up and stuff. But that was pretty awesome. And then I've just been being serenaded by frogs and whatever other animals that are out here. Just been keeping me company and putting on a beautiful little symphony for me this afternoon. I've also seen quite a few butterflies, some really poisonous looking spiders, and these little caterpillars that have these sharp needles all over their bodies covered in sharp little needles. And I almost stepped on it twice, which would have hurt if I had stepped on it. So yeah, there's definitely things alive here in the jungle that are coming out. Lots of crickets, lots of insects, lots of monkeys, lots of things that are making sounds and stuff. So it'll be interesting. I have a feeling it's going to rain in ceremony tonight, both physically on the roof and metaphysically in the ceremony house. Night 2 is almost always a more intense night. Night 1, they introduce you to the experience. Night 2, you go deeper. There's more cleansing and stuff. So it'll be nice and therapeutic, but we'll see what happens. I puked last night. Let's see if that happens again, or if some other kind of purge happens. But I'm ready for whatever happens. I'm ready to welcome it and accept it and process it and everything. So we'll see, but I'll update you later.